In the social media reaction genre, silly comments are considered especially heinous. At Dear Woke Christian.
Grace and peace, everybody. We're back. You saw the thumbnail. You saw the title. So you know what we're about to do. We're going to talk about Umar Johnson again. Because, my goodness, this was great. You may have seen this one. He went recently to those abandoned buildings that he calls a school. And he was walking around because he had got locked out of the teacher's lounge, just waiting for a locksmith. And he's kind of going around just discussing things that are on his mind, kind of like a stream of consciousness. And my goodness, in the morning, man, somebody needs to tell him to get off of social, my guy. You're really messing up the look that what you're trying to project. Let's bring it in. Let's talk about it. Let's get ready to go. Let's go, people.
If the most requested black scholar in the world got time to build a school, what's your excuse? We don't do partnerships, brother, because we're not on the same level. You can help, but we can't partner. Partner means we equal. We're not equal. I'm number one, so we can't do a partnership. You can come and volunteer, but can't do no partnership. You're not my equal in that regard. No disrespect. Can't do a partnership. I could do a partnership with Kanye, Jay-Z. I can't do a partnership with you. We're not the same, my ninja. Let's just keep it real.
That was wild.
Brothers and sisters, I want to talk to black men real quick. It's snowing at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. It is snowing at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. It is snowing at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. But I do not play in the snow. It might be snowing at FDMG, but I do not play in the snow. I said it might be snowing at FDMG, but like Jalen Hurts, we do not play in the snow. I want to talk to black men one time. Hit your Cash App. I want to talk to black men one time. Hit your Cash App. Black men.
Okay, get ready for this right here. I just think this is very interesting. And notice how quickly he jumps into a relational mindset. Like, all you're talking about is just, all you're talking about is it's snowing outside. They ain't got nothing to do with white or black, man. That's your decision. That's your mind. But let him watch this.
I am very disappointed that we do not go to these school meetings with the mothers of our children to fight for our babies. I'm talking to black men. I'm talking to black men right now. Black men, I'm sick and tired of you Negroes letting our women go into these special ed meetings. Let our women go into these suspension meetings. Letting our women go to these expulsion conferences. Let our women go to these behavior meetings, fighting for our children. Fighting for our children, and we don't go with them. Black men, I'm tired of it.
Well, Umar, we're tired of you and all of your shenanigans and chicanery. Is he presuming that black men are just willingly not participating? Thankfully, all my children are my wife's and mine, but I'm a former classroom teacher. I can tell you emphatically, not every mother is in communication with the father about these types of things. It's not just because the men don't want to be there. So this scolding that he's doing of black men, I think really is simping to his base, which is going to be black women. So he's got to give them a lot of shine. He's got to elevate them. That's why they're the black queens and all this kind of stuff that he's talking about. So I think this is really interesting how he chose to start this rant. He does address women, but watch.
Black men, I'm tired of it. I am tired of black men feeling like it is not your job. I am tired of black men feeling like it is not your job to go into the school and fight for our black boys. It is not your job to go into the school and fight for our black girls. Black women, if he's not going to come with you to fight for his children against the miseducation machine of America, why are you with him? Black women, you got to take some of the responsibility. My beautiful African queens, you got to take some of the responsibility. Why are you giving your peach cobbler away to a man who don't deserve it? Why are you giving your soft cookies away to a man who don't deserve it? Why are you giving away your honeycomb hideout to a man who won't even support you in the school system? I'm tired of seeing mothers show up for children that they did not produce on their own. Black men, we a disgrace. We a disgrace. Don't tell me you got to work, because you would take off for work to go to the Super Bowl. You would take off from work to go to the professional boxing match. You do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. So black women, put them on a peach cobbler strike.
He said that.
Black women, put them on a Cinnabon strike.
He said that.
Put them on a honeycomb hideout strike. Put him on a cookie strike. But if he can't show up to the school to fight for his children, why are you with him? Yes, sir. Thank you, black man. Thank you for the love.
So
peace
what is he
and
expecting?
Pan-Africanism, it's a great Garvey Day. I said peace and Pan-Africanism, it's a great Garvey Day. I said peace and Pan-Africanism, it's a great Garvey Day. I locked myself out the teacher's lounge.
I would love a body language expert to diagnose what we see. He went from talking to men about keeping their schools to talking to women about not having an adult fun time with the fathers of their children or their men. And now he's going to start rambling about, I don't think he's going to come back to that conversation he was just having about what he was tired of. I don't think he actually comes back to it at all. But let's see if I'm right.
Waiting on a locksmith. I lock myself out the school, brothers and sisters. I lock myself out the teacher's lounge. And I got to get into the teacher's lounge. I lock myself out the teacher's lounge. So I'm waiting on the locksmith, brothers and sisters. How we doing, young kings? Stay focused. Y'all know the rules. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never.
What?
Never.
What's that got to do with anything? He just literally yells it out on the street.
What color do y'all want to paint the doors? What color should we paint the doors?
Well, this is a weird
What
conversation.
color do y'all want to see on the doors? Should we wrap them? Should we do some type of wrap? Should I put the name of the ancestors on it? What should we do with the doors, family? Should I put the Cash App on one door and the PayPal on another door? Talk to me. Fellas, how should we do the doors for our boys? Ladies, how should we do the doors for our boys? Red, black, and green flag? What we doing? The flag of Ghana? What we doing? A Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass portrait? What we doing for the doors, family? Doors. Oh, yes. I'm still looking for a group of sisters who are going to decorate my principal office. I'm still looking for a group of sisters who are going to decorate my principal's office. Where the queens at? Decorate the principal's office. I will be having an email address just for my fellow Ghanaian citizens. If you live in Ghana, you will have your own.
Wait. Listen to this right here. Again, so we've gone from being angry with black men, black women don't have intimacy, to Marcus Garvey Day, painting doors. He's gonna come back to the painting doors. But listen to this thing about the email. This is really weird. He is all over the place.
Exclusive email address to reach Dr. Umar. If you live in Ghana, if you are a citizen of the Republic of Ghana, the land of Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, you will have an email address. I'm coming up with an email address just for Ghana. I will have an email address just for Canada. I will have an email address just for the Caribbean. I will have an email address just for South America. I will have an email address just for Central America. I will have an email address just for the continent of Africa. Oh, yes, it's time to get organized. It's time to get organized. How do y'all want to paint these great doors? How you doing? Maybe, how about no? Maybe, how about no? Cincinnati sold out, family. Cincinnati sold out. I'm hearing that HBCU Edward Waters might be sold out. I'm hearing that HBCU Edward Waters might. We know University of Michigan was sold out. Everywhere I go, it's selling out, brothers and sisters. Okay. Everywhere I go. Listen, podcast, you got to text me if you want a podcast interview. If you ain't got no money, don't text me. It pays. It pays to interview me. If you want my 6 degrees, if you want me sitting my 6 degrees down on your platform, you got to pay for it.
All right. So now we know he expects money to be on podcasts. Now we know that now. He has now said it emphatically.
You said put Garvey face on one side and Frederick Douglass face on the other side? Garvey face on one side and Frederick Douglass face? Or should I put Nat Turner on one side and Harriet Tubman on the other side? Or Jean-Jacques Dessalines and Maurice Bishop on the other side? Or Walter Rodney and Patrice Lumumba on the other side? Or Sojourner Truth and Fannie Lou Hamer on the other side? Or Ida B. Wells and Mary McLeod Bethune? Put Queen Mother Winnie Mandela and Yah Asante. Put His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I and Shaka Kasensa Zulu on the other side.
What did he say?
You don't know my number? This is the 20th anniversary of this phone number. It's snowing, but I don't play in the snow. It might be snowing, but I don't play in the snow.
You might play with the snow, though.
Ifatunde Avenue, Dr. Papa Boulevard, Prince of Pan-Africanism Parkway. We on Ifatunde Avenue, Dr. Papa Boulevard, Prince of Pan-Africanism Parkway. It's time to finish the school, family. It's time to finish the school, family. It's time to finish the school, family.
Sir, you've never done anything. You haven't done anything.
We got the new blacktop. Look at that new blacktop. Oh, yes. We painting the high school this summer. Who coming out to paint the Frederick Douglass High School this summer? Who coming out to help us paint the Frederick Douglass High School this summer? Who coming out this summer to help us paint the outside of the Frederick Douglass High School, family? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Who coming to help us paint the Frederick Douglass High School? Prince of Pan-Africanism, please give me one chance with you. Maybe how about no, stop being fresh. It's consciousness over the cookies. It's politics over the punani. It's revolution over the romance. It's institutions over intimacy. It's black power before the happy hour. I said it's black power before the happy hour. I said it's black power before the happy hour, brothers and sisters. We own the whole block. People talking about Black Wall Street. We live in Black Wall Street. We own the whole block. People talking about Black Wall Street. We live in Black Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time to talk about that. That's not building no institutions in our community. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Drake. But that ain't building no institutions in the black community. Shout out to both of my brothers, but that ain't building no institutions in the black community. I'm gonna keep it like.
But funny thing is he building any institutions? What are you building?
We trying to build institutions. Y'all worrying about rat beef. Do y'all want to be free or do y'all want to remain slaves? That's all. Do we want to be free or do we want to remain slaves? Do we want to be free or do we want to remain slaves? That's the only question we asking. Do we want to be free, brothers and sisters? I'm trying to open up the school for black boys. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to open up the school for black boys. I can't be worrying about Kendrick and Drake. They millionaires. Our black boys are not millionaires. I can't be worrying about Kendrick and Drake. They millionaires. I'm trying to get this school ready for our sons and later for our daughters. That's what I'm on. Hit your Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your Cash App. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Cash.me, FDMG School. We trying to get the computer lab ready. Who gonna donate a brand new laptop to the FDMG computer lab? Who gonna donate a brand new laptop to the FDMG computer lab? Oh yes. Who gonna be on the hospitality committee? Who volunteering for the grand opening? The grand opening going to be 2 days. The grand opening going to be 2 days. We're not playing with y'all. We're not playing with y'all. The grand opening going to be 2 days. We're not playing with y'all. We build institutions over here. We build institutions over here. If the most requested scholar in the world got time to build an institution, what's your excuse? If the most requested black scholar in the world got time to build an institution, what is your excuse? If the most requested black scholar in the world got time to build a school, what's your excuse? We don't do partnerships, brother, because we're not on the same level. You can help, but we can't partner. Partner means we equal. We're not equal. I'm number one, so we can't do a partnership. You can come and volunteer, but can't do no partnership. You're not my equal in that regard. No disrespect. Can't do a partnership. I could do a partnership with Kanye, Jay-Z. I can't do a partnership with you. We're not the same, my ninja. Let's just keep it real. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School.
But you can take that money now.
This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. This is the revolution I'm talking about. We shutting down special ed, one new school at a time. I said we shutting down special ed, one new school at a time, brothers and sisters. We shutting down special ed, one new school at a time. But I got locked out. I'm locked out the teacher's lounge. I'm locked out the teacher's lounge. I can't get to my teachers. I'm locked out the teacher's lounge.
You ain't got no teachers, man. What are you talking about? You ain't got no teachers. You ain't got no staff. Ain't got no students. What are you talking about, my guy? What are you talking about?
What are we going to do?
I don't know.
What are we going to do? The P on my hat doesn't stand for Philadelphia. It stands for Pan-Africanism. The red, black, and green Garvey P on my hat doesn't just stand for Philadelphia. It stands for Pan-Africanism. I said the red, black, and green P on my hat doesn't stand for Philadelphia. It stands for Papa, P-O-P-A, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. Please don't spend all your money on Eagles merchandise. We got all these unemployed black children in Philadelphia. We can't afford to be spending millions of dollars on a white corporation's paraphernalia. The Philadelphia Eagles is a white corporation. White corporation. Okay? Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. Save that money. Let's employ some of these children. Let's get some of these homeless families off the street. Let's build a black supermarket for Philadelphia. We used to have a Frederick Douglass Hospital in Philadelphia. We used to have an independent black hospital known as Frederick Douglass in Philadelphia. When are we going to reopen the Frederick Douglass Hospital? Out here spending all this money on a white corporation, brothers and sisters. We must do better. We must do better. This is the Prince of Pan-Africanism coming to you live and direct from the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. If you haven't donated, don't ask me for no favors. If you have not donated to this school, don't call me for nothing. Don't be asking me if you haven't supported me. Don't be calling on me if you haven't supported me. Hit your Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy.
He said, man, don't you dare. He said, don't even be reaching out. You got to donate to reach out.
This is my office. How are we going to decorate the principal's office? This is the principal's office. How are we going to decorate the principal's office? What color should my office be? What color is the carpet? What color is the desk, the chair? I got to get me a snake up in here. I got to get an Ogun pot up in here. I got to put my Ogun swords up on the wall.
Ogun, what are you talking about?
Hit your Cash App. We got the 3 sets of doors. They call a new set of doors right there. New set of doors right there.
Same ceiling tiles are still out of place. All these years. Yeah, really, those same ceiling tiles.
Here go the indoors. We got the indoors right here. So we got 3 sets of doors installed. We got this set of indoors, brand new. Hit your Cash App, $FDMG School.
Man.
Hit your Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit your PayPal. We got another set of double doors right here. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG. If your hair not natural, you cannot work here. Black women,
wow.
If your hair is not natural, you cannot work here. Black women, if your hair is not natural, you cannot work here. You cannot volunteer here. I'm telling you that right now. We getting back to Garveyism. We getting back to Garveyism. And then, of course,
that's crazy. All right, that's Umar. Being Umar. Umar gonna always be Umar. That's what we know for a fact. But I appreciate y'all. Let me know what y'all think about that. I'm really interested in seeing where this actually goes and how this grift is actually going to end. I don't know how much he's bringing in. A lot of other YouTubers are digging into how much he's actually brought in. I don't know. But what I do know is he seems to be doing things that are showing progress, but not really too much progress, because there's still things on the walls that have been there for years. There's still tiles that are out of place that have been out of place for years, but he has put paint on the walls. He's got the plastic on the floor, so don't get paint on the floor. But there's still things that are there that show that there's not a lot of movement. So we'll see what happens. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments below. I thank you so much, and I appreciate you all helping me hit my goal of 50,000 subscribers by the end of April. Thank you so very much for liking this video. Comment below what you think about that. What color should he paint the doors, okay? Let me know if he made it all the way to the end. What color should he paint the doors? I appreciate y'all. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.
Hit that like for deal Christian, for deal Christian, smash it, bell for DMC, smash, got that big, Samson. For deal Christian. For deal Christian. Smash that bell. Smash. Just smash. Hit that like for deal Christian.